Welcome everybody, it is Crypto Moose and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. What we're going to do on this episode is give you a Solana price prediction. So this is going to be a price prediction for Bull Run 2025. So let's just call it summer of 2025. So assuming that things remain pretty good where they are now. So it looks like, we're up anywhere between, I guess you could really say 5 to 15% on most layer ones. Assuming that everything remains bullish. If Bitcoin breaks out, we're assuming that we're going to head towards 100K. What will Solana be at? So that's what I want to talk about. So nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice. Invest at your own risk. And also, I do want you to comment down below your SOL price prediction. So by the way, while we film this, we may hit a 69K Bitcoin, not sure. But ultimately, assuming that we're going to see a bull run, I think Solana will perform well. And we have a couple of reasons for that. Number one, we have a lot of VC money. So a lot of YouTubers, influencers, people that have a lot of Bitcoin, they want to get into something else, especially when we break out. The big sign here, and you're going to see it with Bitcoin as well and other tokens, is that you've got this wedge pattern and it looks like we're going to break above. So really, if we fall down and, we head towards, I would say if we fall towards like $100, $110, it could get bearish, could get pretty scary. But ultimately, if Bitcoin thrives right now, and if it continues to do well, which it has on the week, we could be doing really well with alts in general. So as you guys know, we talk about many different alts. Specifically, we talk about Cardano, so I give my price predictions for that. But what we're going to do is focus on Solana a bit. So you have to pay attention to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin drops, goes to like 40 grand or something, don't expect Solana to do well. Alts will typically follow Bitcoin, okay? And we're at that point in the cycle, typically after every halving, a little bit after, you're going to see a run in Bitcoin, supply and demand, etc. So there's a lot of different variables there, but a similar pattern here on the year. So this is a 1 year for Bitcoin, same thing, chopping, right? You got a falling wedge pattern, boom, breaking above that. So this could be a crucial moment. So I'm more of a long-term guy, but I still look at the charts every now and again, and I've been following crypto for quite a while. So a very similar pattern where Solana is going to follow Bitcoin and it's going to thrive. So what I'm expecting here, especially with Solana, because there's so many different projects in, whether or not you believe it, I believe that memes are going to be a big thing. I think people are undervaluing memes as just a silly token, but what they represent is culture. They give you the opportunity to own a digital asset that really makes you happy, that makes life fun. So when we look at Solana, what are we at here for market cap? Let's call it 75 billion in market cap, pretty high. But compared to Bitcoin, compared to Ethereum, which Solana is kind of like, it's a faster, cheaper Ethereum, really. Even in Cardano, kind of similar. So with Solana, there are a lot of memes. Okay, so if we look at the Solana ecosystem, look at some of these projects. Now, I'm going to be doing a meme token video. So there are a few of these that I think are very good projects that you maybe want to hold on to. So that will be a different video. I'm going to be giving you my top Solana meme coins and why. But if we take a look at, for example, Koala, came out of nowhere. People like stuff like this, right? We're living in a time where, for example, when I was in high school, I didn't have a smartphone. We just had flip phones. And before that, the idea of a touchscreen phone was not conceivable, at least for most people. So right now we're living in the digital era where you could own non-fungible assets, right? They represent specific things on the blockchain, and it's really cool. And the more AI develops, it's my belief that you're going to want to own things, and you're only going to believe things that are truly immutable. And blockchain technology does that. It allows you to know that something has not been altered with. And it's very powerful. And we're also in a time where we're more connected but lonelier in different ways. And I think what we're going to see is a lot of people, and you're seeing it already, people are communicating differently today. We're engaging in memes. And this isn't the meme token. I'll talk about it more then. But it's a big thing. It's a cultural shift. And I think people get a lot of enjoyment over this. Gifting somebody something in the digital world means something. It's a form of communication like video and art. So that's what I believe in. I think memes are not going away. And Solana is a big deal with memes today. Okay. So by the way, we may see Bitcoin hit 69 and maybe hit 70. At least 69 maybe by the end of this video. So Solana, let's take a look at the price. We're at $164. Where can we go? Well, looking at history is a good idea. But really, nobody was talking about Solana until a couple of YouTubers were, and then VCs, whoever it is, a bunch of people blew it up, okay? It got to these levels, higher than it is today. Really not on, when Solana was at these price points, there wasn't a lot going on. And by the way, you could look at all this from the lens of, Solana, they've got fake transactions, fake wallets, etc., etc., etc. I don't care about that. What I'm looking at is, what is the price of Solana going to be? These are my reasons why. Do I believe in this in 20 years? I don't know. I don't believe Solana is the best blockchain, but it is fast. It's simple to use. The Phantom Wallet's incredible. You got the Jute Bag, a lot of meme tokens. So for those reasons, it will do well, right? It's like you liking a presidential candidate and you disliking somebody without looking at their good side as well, right? So whether you like Solana or not like Solana, these are facts. The facts are that Solana is cheap, it's fast, it's pretty simple to get now, and you can use it in a hot wallet in Phantom, and it's pretty sweet. On top of that, you've got all the memes in the world that you want to get your hands on. That's why I think it's going to thrive and do well. In comparison to Ethereum, it's much cheaper. You can also stake it. Other than that, it's probably got a lot of issues, but that don't matter. It's got a lot of steam ahead, and it looks like it's either going to go high or it's going to fall apart, but I think it's going to do well. I believe that, so by the way, we are October 20th, 2024. I believe by summer of 2025, we will see a $800 to $900 Solana. The reason being is market cap, obviously. I think we're probably going to see a 5x in the market cap. Okay? So 5x in the market cap, that'll get us towards maybe 700-800, and maybe then we'll have even more by then. It's my belief that we will get to, it seems crazy, but once people start buying in and FOMO's kicking in, I think getting to 100 bill market cap, pretty low. That's where Tether is right now. But I think this will be 500 billion in market cap. That's very possible. So we could see a 5 to 6x, which is roughly $700-800 plus some. When FOMO kicks in, you'll have a little spike up. But really, the peak when you want to get out, in my opinion, is going to be when this is at 400-500 billion market cap. So that's going to be like a 5x. Let's just call it a 5x to keep the number simple. But really, I think we could go even higher than that. So real price prediction is going to be $800 a token. Okay, like if I were to just pick a number, I think it'll peak at 8, and that's going to be kind of, we're in the deep end there. We got to go up for some air. So Solana has a lot of potential. It's just got a lot of backing behind it, right? There are other projects that I think will do well, but in this case, that's what I want to talk about. That's my price prediction. A lot going on there. If you guys want, head over to the channel, subscribe to Crypto Moose. I have other Sol videos Not a lot, but I'm going to be building these out. So I do have top 3 Sol tokens. These are older, but some are pretty good. How to swap using the Jupe Ag, etc. And guys, head over to my link tree. If you are a Cardano fan, I launched the Loose Moose token. So it's token symbol loose. I love this project. We're going to blow it up. It just got launched on Rocket. You guys can also use code Moose, pick up a Tangem. You can also now stake Sol with your Tangem. So if you guys have done that, for sure, get into it. You could also pick up, it looks like, the 3-card Bitcoin limited edition Tangem as well. And use code Moose, save 10% off. So guys, with that being said, the Moose is loose. We'll see you when Solana hits over $700 and heads towards $800 a token.